Hi friends, welcome to the INFAPORTFINANCE channel. I'm Ruslan, and today we have an important topic: how to achieve financial freedom by the age of 30, and to do it faster than it seems possible. Stay tuned until the end of the video, because next we'll discuss specific steps to help you achieve sustainable financial momentum. And yes, be sure to subscribe to the channel so we don't publish new helpful videos. Are you already in your 20s and it seems that financial life is something distant and unattainable? Many young people live from paycheck to paycheck, not always how to save or invest freely, loans, constant expenses, and lack of savings to run themselves, stuck in a financial trap. You work 2 jobs, but are still left with outstanding savings at the end of the month. It's a constant feeling that you never achieve material freedom. Don't worry, we know how to get out of this situation, and today you'll learn what steps will help you become financially free faster than you think. Do you know the feeling of having the weight of the world on your shoulders? It's that feeling when every morning starts with anxiety and worry. Does it feel like every step is difficult? Like you're struggling with an invisible force? This is the feeling when even simple tasks seem impossible. For many young people, this is not just a metaphor, but the harsh reality of financial burden. Constant bills, loans, and debts become part of everyday life. We are taught to work hard, get good grades, and find a stable job. But no one tells us how to cope with financial difficulties. But what happens when it's not enough? When all efforts do not bring the desired result? The truth is that the old rules for handling money no longer work. The economy has changed and the old methods are no longer effective. The world has changed, and the path to financial security is no longer as simple as it used to be. New challenges require new approaches. Living from paycheck to paycheck, drowning in debt and feeling hostage to circumstances is not life. It is constant stress and anxiety. You deserve more, and more importantly, you are capable of more. The important thing is to believe in your strength and look for new ways. It's time to throw off the shackles of financial dependence and take your destiny into your own hands. Start small, and gradually you will see changes. Today, we'll break down what financial freedom is and discuss strategies that are preferable for you to achieve it by the age of 30. Financial independence is not a myth, and it is available to everyone who is willing to act and plan. Stay with us until the end because you will learn how to manage your finances wisely and stay out of debt. The statistics are inexorable. Young people graduate with massive student loan debt, face low wages, and struggle to afford even the basic necessities. These debts become a burden they carry for years, limiting their opportunities and dreams. Credit card debts are mounting, and saving for the future seems like a pipe dream. Every month brings new bills, and it seems like there is no end in sight. These financial pressures can be devastating, leading to stress, anxiety, and feelings of hopelessness. Young people often feel trapped, unable to see a way out of this situation. But there is hope. You don't have to accept this reality. There are paths to financial freedom, and the first step is to recognize the problem. The first step to breaking free from this vicious cycle is to recognize the problem. Recognize that debt is not the end of the world, but a challenge that can be overcome. Realize that your current financial situation, no matter how dire it may seem, is not permanent. With the right approach and planning, you can change your life. You have the power to change it. Start small, make a budget, and gradually you will see your financial situation improve. Financial freedom. It's a phrase that's on everyone's lips, but what does it really mean? Simply put, it's having the financial resources to live the life you want. It means not worrying about money, be able to do what you love, and free to make choices that are consistent with your values. Now you're probably thinking, financial freedom by the age of 30? That's impossible. But I'm here to tell you that it's not. Yes, it is ambitious, but definitely achievable. It requires a change of mindset, a willingness to learn and to act. Financial freedom is a state in which you are no longer dependent on work to support yourself and your family. Your investments and assets begin to generate passive income so that you can live the life you want. Imagine that by the time you are 30, you have enough investments to live on interest and you don't have to work for money. You can choose what to do and how to live your life. Financial freedom starts with the realization that it's not just for millionaires. It is for those who know how to plan and manage their energies. The first step to financial freedom is to set clear goals. Determine how much money you need to feel free. Make a plan for 5-10 years that includes income, expenses, investments, and savings. If you want to retire at age 30 with an income of $3,000 a month, calculate how much you need to invest to make that happen. Planning is the foundation of success. Write down your goals and adjust them as your situation changes. The path to financial freedom starts with defining what it means to you. It can be something completely unique and personal. Is it early retirement, traveling the world, starting your own business? Or perhaps it's just an opportunity to spend more time with family and friends? Whatever your dream is, write it down, make it tangible, and let it fuel your ambition. Visualize it, create a plan of action. Next, engage in self-education in the field of finance. Read books, attend seminars, learn from successful people. Find a mentor to help you along the way. Understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Learn about investments. Understanding these basics will help you make more informed decisions and develop your financial intelligence. Knowledge is power, and the more you know, the better prepared you are. And in the world of finance, it's the key to unlocking your full potential. Start today, and your path to freedom will become a reality. No matter how successful you are in business or investments, building an emergency fund is the foundation of financial stability. This fund protects you from unexpected expenses and helps you avoid debt. Imagine that your car breaks down and you need to pay $2,000 for repairs right away. If you don't have an emergency fund, this can lead to debt. Start setting aside at least 10% of your income in an emergency fund. This is your financial shield against unforeseen circumstances. Investments are the ultimate tool for financial achievement. Invest in stocks, bonds, real estate, or a business that will bring you income. If you invest $10,000 in stocks yielding 8% per year, you will not only get capital gains, but also a steady income after 10 years. Explore different investment tools and start with a small amount. To avoid risk, you need to diversify your assets. This means that your money should be spread between different sources of income: stocks, real estate, business, deposits. If you invest all your money in the shares of one company and it goes bankrupt, you lose everything. Diversification reduces this risk. Don't put all your eggs in the basket. Create a balanced portfolio of assets. Feel more confident. Controlling your spending is the key to avoid drowning in debt. You need to clearly understand where your money goes and optimize your spending. Let's say you spend too much on entertainment and eating out. You can save up to 20% of your income if you start budgeting more consciously. Keep a record of all expenses and optimize them. See where you can cut unnecessary expenses and use the savings to invest. Debts are a major enemy on the road to financial freedom. If you have loans or obligations, it is important to get rid of them as soon as possible. If you have a loan at 15% interest, you are paying more in interest than you are earning on your investments. So paying off your debts is the first step to freedom. Make a plan to pay off your debts and don't take on new ones unless it's an emergency. Try to close loans with interest transfers first. Your mindset plays a huge role in financial freedom. Successful people treat money as a tool to help them achieve their goals, not as an end goal. If you are constantly thinking about not having enough money, you are focusing on problems instead of opportunities. Positive thinking and confidence in your actions help you achieve success faster. Focus on the possibilities, not the fears. Surround yourself with people who are already practicing what you are striving for and learn from them. The financial world is constantly changing, and to succeed, it's important to keep learning. Learn new investment instruments, financial strategy, read books, and watch educational videos. If you have learned about cryptocurrencies and are beginning to explore them, you can take advantage of new opportunities for capital growth. Constantly invest in your education. It is your best investment that always brings you a return. Many people on the way to financial freedom make mistakes. They take too much risk, forget about diversification, or live beyond their means. For example, putting all your money into high-risk assets or planning budgets often results in losses. Avoid taking too many risks. Don't ignore long-term planning, and keep an eye on your expenses. In order to start moving towards financial freedom, you need to create a startup capital. Even if you have a small income, you can start saving and gradually accumulate funds. Imagine you start with $500 and given that you invest $100 each. In a few years, you will have enough money for your first investment. Make a savings plan that allows you to set aside, albeit a small amount. As a result, increase this deposit when you start to increase your income. There are several strategies that can help you accelerate your income growth. These can be investing with high returns, developing personal skills, or running your own business. Let's say you invest in a startup or start your own small business that quickly starts generating revenue thanks to a sound marketing strategy. Explore opportunities for rapid growth, but always weigh the risks. Develop your professional skills to increase your value in the labor market or in business. Entrepreneurship is one of the most effective ways to financial freedom. Starting your own business gives you more flexibility in managing your income and activities. Companies like Apple or Amazon were created by people who started out as buffoonery, but were able to grow to the point of financial independence. Start with a balcony business that can gradually increase in size. If you have an idea that solves problems for customers, it can be turned into a profitable project. Financial freedom does not come overnight. Patience and discipline are necessary qualities along the way. It is a long-term process that requires regular steps and conscious financial management. Imagine you have invested in the stock market. In the first year, the result may be insignificant, but in 10 years, your discipline will result in significant capital. Don't lose motivation and take your time. Follow your plan and keep investing, even if the results are not impressive at first. The financial market and your life are constantly changing. Recessions, job changes, and crises all affect your financial freedom. It is important to learn how to adapt to change. Think back to the 2008 crisis. Many people lost money, but those who were able to adapt and invest in sensible assets increased their capital in a big way. Be flexible. Don't be afraid of change and always have a plan in case of economic downturns or life crises. Your ability to adapt is the key to long-term success. One important aspect of financial freedom is the ability to plan for passive income that will sustain you even after retirement. It is important to think in advance about what sources of passive income you will have by then. For example, investing in dividend stocks or bonds can be a source of economic income, providing you with financial stability. Start investing in long-term assets that will bring you income even in your old age. The earlier you start practicing, the faster you will achieve financial prosperity. Financial freedom is not possible without multiple streams of income. Relying on only one job or source of income is risky, especially in times of economic uncertainty. If you work in an office, consider additional income streams. Freelancing, creating an online store, investing in stocks or cryptocurrencies. Strive to create more than one source of income. This will give you stability and the ability to reach your financial goals faster. Real estate is one of the most stable and proven ways to generate passive income. Investing in rental real estate can become your regular economic income, protected from inflation. Imagine you have an apartment that you rent out. Even in times of economic difficulty, when renting real estate brings you a steady income. If you have the opportunity to invest in real estate, be sure to consider this option. It is one of the most stable assets that will help you achieve financial independence. Intellectual property is another global source of passive income. Copyrights, patents, trademarks, all of these can bring you money even if you don't work. Imagine you have written every book or international online course. If someone buys your book or course, you always get income without any additional trends. Utilize your talents and knowledge to create intellectual property that will generate more revenue. Financial literacy is the foundation for managing your data effectively. The better you understand how money, investments, and business work, the faster you can achieve financial freedom. Let's say you learn the basics of investing, and after a while, you are already confidently selecting stocks and bonds for your portfolio. This allows you to manage your finances with confidence. Don't stop learning. Financial literacy is a process that requires constant development and learning so that you can confidently achieve your goals. Financial freedom at 30 is a realistic goal if you start taking action today. Remember that it is important to plan, invest, and learn from your mistakes. Take small steps every day and you will soon see results. The main thing is to be consistent and confident in your actions. If this video has been activated for you, give it a like and subscribe to the INFAPORT Finance channel. Share this video with your friends to move to financial freedom together. Write in the comments what step you feel is the most necessary to achieve financial freedom. I will be happy to answer your questions. I will be happy to